His Excellency, the hope of the nation, Hope Uzodimma, I welcome you to Delta State. Let me also, please, recognize our own DG, the DG of the Presidential Campaign Council and the Governor of Plateau State, the Right Honorable Simon Lalong. I welcome you to Delta, sir. Let me welcome all members of the PCC, but most especially our leader in the South-South, the former governor of Edo State, and the former chairman of the APC, the man who put all of this together to turn APC to a winning platform. I'm talking about Osho Baba. Yeah, welcome, sir. Osho Baba! Please, let me acknowledge the presence of the national chairman of the party, my own co-conspirator, I call him, who is today ably represented by the deputy chairman south of the party. That will be Ima Enureku. You are welcome, sir. And then, of course, my sister, the Honorable Adiza Bala Usman, acknowledge your presence. And then, of course, my brother, the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Bankole, my bosom brother. You are welcome, sir. And I acknowledge the presence of all members of the National Working Committee of the party. My incoming president, I want to, on behalf of all Deltans, formally welcome you to Delta State and to tell you that here in Delta State, we are very, very hospitable people. We are hospitable people because we don't tolerate traitors. We don't like treachery, and we don't like traitors. Most of us here in Delta State, we are Christians. We are brought up as Christians, and as Christians, we know what the Bible says about traitors. The most famous traitor that we are aware of in the Bible is Judas Iscariot. When he betrayed Jesus Christ, we all know what happened to him, not so? And today, the latest Judas Iscariot of southern Nigeria, and I'm talking about the governor of Delta State, the man who is now engaged in an ill-fated adventure to become the vice president of Nigeria. He is the replica of Judas Iscariot today. And to the extent that he has refused to commit political suicide just like Judas Iscariot did, we are asking him that he should step down immediately from the ticket of, what's his name? The ticket of Atiku Abubakar. Mr. President, here in Delta State, we are in serious despair. We are very, very distraught. Mr. President, or President-to-be, Delta State is supposed to be one of the richest states in Nigeria. Frankly, Delta State is supposed to be the richest state in the Niger Delta. But despite all of our endowments, and despite all of the receipts, by way of Federation Account Fact, by way of 13% derivation, and by way of our internally generated revenue, there is nothing on ground in Delta State that is commensurate with the receipts from the federal government. My president-to-be, you and I, we rode on the road just now from the airport to this stadium. And you could see that Warri has become the headquarters, the slum and the keke capital of Nigeria. It should not be so. Our people are tired of suffering in the midst of plenty. If you go this part of the state, this is where the wealth, the bulk of the wealth of this country is generated. But most especially here in the riverine communities and the upland of Delta Central and the Undokwa Nation, where the wealth is created. If you go there, you will not see any development. Our people are very, very angry. They want the narrative to be changed. Instead of development being brought to them, all they hear about every day is Okowa taking more loans upon more loans, upon more loans, upon more loans. Today, the Delta State is the second most indebted state in the entire Federal Republic of Nigeria. Today, all Deltans, alive and those yet to be born, they are all indebted because of Okowa's recklessness. Now, to add insult to injury, this same man has decided to bring a clone of Okowa. He has decided to bring a stooge, one who will continue from where he stopped. And our people are saying no. They have decided to reject Okowa. They have decided to reject Okowa's stooge. We want to change the narrative. And that is why I, Ovie Omo Agege, the Deputy President of the Senate, today, I formally put myself forward as the candidate for governor of Delta State in 2023. In putting myself forward, I do so because I have the experience. I have served in this state as executive assistant to the governor of Delta State. I have served this state as a commissioner and member of the State Executive Council. I have served this state as secretary to the state government. I have served this state as a senator representing Delta Central Senatorial District. And I have also served this state as the deputy president of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I have decided today that I will put all of the experiences I have gathered over the years to the service of our people. Our people know me. I am a known quantity in Delta State. In my service, 8 years in the Senate, if you go around the whole of Delta Central Senatorial District and even beyond, there is no village, there is no community, there is no town where my impact is not felt. Not be so? Even beyond Delta Central, I have taken development to Warri North, Cocoa in Warri North. I have also taken development to Opuraza in Warri Southwest. I have taken development to Undokwa West, Utabuna, Undokwa West, in Undokwa West local government area in Delta North Senatorial District. I have also taken development to Agbo, the homestead of the bad governor of this state. Today, our people are convinced, and they know that if I can do all of this as a senator, they know I will even do more as the governor of this state. Not be so? Not be so? Now, let me tell you, I didn't achieve all of this just because I'm a senator. I achieved all of this because I am a senator who belongs to the ruling party at the national level. While some of our colleagues will be fighting to get a few projects to their state, if you are connected to the national grid, that is the leadership of the country, if your party controls the presidency, you have access, you have influence to bring more development to your people, not so? So for that reason, I want to say a very big thank you to President Muhammadu Buhari for all the assistance he provided to me to ensure that I'm able to impact positively in the lives of our people. In the same wise, I am appealing to our people that for us to be able to change the narrative in Delta State, we need to control the federal government. We need to elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as our president. I know Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I didn't just run into him yesterday. My relationship with him dates back to our days in the Action Congress of Nigeria, the ACN. And ever since, I have continued to maintain that special relationship with our incoming president. And I am convinced that when we elect him, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in addition to our allocations which he will give to us, we have mega projects that we want to execute. And most of these mega projects, he is very, very familiar with them and has a special interest in them. I have spoken to him and I've told him that one of the cardinal objectives of an Omar Agege administration will be the creation, indeed the expansion of employment and empowerment opportunities. We cannot do this without improving our infrastructures in this state. He is very familiar and has committed to us as president. He will help us to reactivate the Warri ports. He will help us to reactivate the cocoa ports. And you all know the implications of having these ports reactivated. We will be back to those golden days of Warri, where there will be jobs for all of our people. And also, I can make a commitment to you today that when he becomes president and I'm your governor, I will go back to him to take a review of the privatization of the Delta Steel Complex, Alaja.
Tinubu, now you will want it. Tinubu, now you will want it. Jagaba.
Growing up, we all knew that the Delta State Company, Alaja, was the flagship of development in Delta State, not so? And since the purported privatization by the other ticket, I don't talk about so, the other ticket, on I know them, on I know say that side, all they do is to privatize government properties and give to their cronies, not be so? I'm assuring you that when Asiwaju becomes president, we are going to call for a review of that privatization of Delta Steel Company. As we speak to you, something is very, very dear to the Ijaw nation, and that is the full implementation of the Maritime University at Okerekoko. That is the pride of the Ijaw nation. These are people. These are people who have contributed so much and continue to contribute so much to the economy of this country. All they ask for is an institution in their place. I am committing to you today that with an Asiwaju presidency, that Okerekoko Maritime Academy will be fully implemented. And I'm also making a commitment to you that what we could not achieve or have not been able to achieve because the governor of Delta State refused to drive it, with Asiwaju as president, the EPZ at Ogidigbe will come back to reality. Not be so? Eyes on! Eyes on! Eyes on! Eyes on! Therefore, I want to appeal to all Deltans. We have our chance now. We have our chance now to get rid of the tyranny of the PDP administration in Delta State. We have an opportunity, a great opportunity, because God has been good to us. Today we are blessed by an opponent on the PDP side whose educational credentials are challengeable, and indeed is being challenged right now. Is that the kind of person you want to be your governor? In Delta State, we are encouraging our parents, our brothers, and our sisters to send their children to school. But today, the current governor and his cabal, they want to market education as a scam. That is no longer important to be educated. All you need to do is just be an agbero, a garage chairman, and you can become the governor of Delta State. Is that what we want? We now have a chance. We now have a chance to come out, work hard, go to our units, campaign, and vote out the tyranny of PDP. And while you are doing that, please also come out and support all of our candidates for Senate. We have 3 senatorial candidates, very, very powerful candidates. Delta Central, Senator Dafenone, we all know is the next senator, not be so? Delta South, Joel Onokwakbo, we all know is the next senator, not be so? And Delta North, despite all of the schemings by Okowa and his clique, out of fear of Peter Womboshi, the name of Womboshi sends fear into the spine of Okowa and into the spine of the PDP establishment in Delta North. So they have conspired and continue to conspire to take Womboshi out of circulation. But by God's grace, all of their evil mechanization will fail in Jesus' name. And Womboshi will come out and win the election for us. Not be so? Come out as well and vote for all of our House of Rep candidates. Come out and vote for all of our House of Assembly candidates. Urobawado! Ijawado! Isokowado! Anyamawado! Mishagwario!
I want to salute personally our incoming president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president come 2023, along with the vice presidential candidate, Senator Shettima. I'm advised to move straight to my speech. I want to assure the incoming president that Delta State will come 2023 be an APC state. APC, as our distinguished senator has just said, is represented at all levels by the best of Delta. At the Senate level, the senators, at the reps level, those running for reps, down to the House of Assembly. Indeed, the House of Assembly candidates in my territory, Delta Central, of the 9 candidates, 7 are practicing lawyers. What that tells you, Mr. President, is that our Deputy President of the Senate has assembled a formidable team, a team that will work side by side with him to ensure that Delta State is fully APC come 2023. Our mumu don't finish. No be so? We are ready to vote in our president, our governor, and all candidates of the party. We say 5 for 5. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think we've heard it all. Thank you very much. Senator Mo Agege, you were very humble. This stadium was in total disarray until you did that 4 days ago. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take more goodwill messages from Abuja. The next person to speak will be former governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. Please come on stage while Peruzzi.
Let's go.
APC! APC! Victory is sure. I want to use this moment to welcome our incoming president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I also want to use this opportunity to welcome the NWC members, and I also want to use the opportunity to welcome all APC members in this arena. I am the one representing the Delta South Senatorial District. You are in our home. Delta South is in disarray because of bad government in Delta State. I am going there to make sure that Delta South shines again. I want to encourage everybody in APC to vote 5 all over 5. That is the only way we can earn the dividend of democracy. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on now. May I call on the DG of our campaign council to come on stage, as well as we're going to be inviting Chief Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu to also speak. Ladies and gentlemen, from Simon along, please come on stage. APC!
Say Jagaban, say Jagaban, 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 Jagaban. You are welcome. Say Jagaban, 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 say Jagaban, say Jagaban, City boy, Jagaban, Jagaban. Tinubu, now you will want it. Tinubu, now you will want it.
APC! APC! You are not raising your hand. No. Una no sabi APC again. APC! If you like Jagaban, raise up your hand. Raise up your hand. Thank you very much. I now know that worry not they'll take last. Worry they carry last. Worry they carry last. Today, Jagaban will keep up to it. Worry will never carry last. Our presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Bolgu, alias City Boy. Today, City Boy in Warri City. And your dear wife, our vice presidential candidate, Senator Shettima, and his dear wife, the national chairman of our great party, ably represented. Let me lean on the existing protocols. I know I'm not the one to tell you when your daughter is here with us. You know what daughter means to people. Today, we carried your daughter to this place. Abi, no be your daughter go talk to you. No be your daughter. But I know that your daughter is going to do something for you that you will never forget in your life. You know the influence of first ladies now. Abi, you don't know the influence of first ladies? If you know, raise up your hand again. That is all now. That means our candidate has won. My duty is to tell you that already the course is very clear. And also to extend our gratitude to the Deputy Senate President, the Honorable Minister and his dear team. If we say we are not surprised today, we'll be telling lies. Because people say APC is not here. I have seen APC here more than any part of this country. It's because of the love for our dear president, our incoming president, and his vice presidential candidate. The campaign council are all here. Ably, I will say, you will also hear something small from your son. And I know Sabib speak broken very well. But you will hear broken English from Oshomole. Let me not call it broken English or pidgin English. And I will also advise our First Lady to remind us about pidgin English. Asuwaju will also do small pidgin English. That is our only sign of association with you. And to give you great hope that if you vote this man, if you see the manifesto, you don't need anybody to tell you that there is hope, and that hope is going to be renewed by the grace of God. Do you want to see hope? Do you want to smell hope? Do you want to feel hope? That is the hope that is coming. So don't be annoyed. Don't be hopeless. Omo Agege has said it already. Just in a few months, there will be no agitation in the Niger Delta again. No agitation in the Niger Delta. There will be equality, there will be hope, there will be freedom, there will be employment. And that will be under our great presidential candidate. So like I said, we already have our solid plan, which is contained in our manifesto. And we are going to translate it for the purpose of this gathering into Pidgin English, so that you can read it well in Pidgin English, what we are telling you today. So without wasting time, may I, before we introduce our First Lady, to speak to you in the language you understand, let me call Osho Baba, come and blow small Pidgin English and invite. Okay, I thought you would blow small English and invite Her Excellency, the next First Lady of Nigeria by the grace of God,
Akaba.
to say something,
Akaba.
and also in
Akaba.
Pidgin English. Yeah, excellent.
Hold on.
Thank you, sir. Auntie Shekiri Awubowe. Awubowe. Moki Adede. Urobo Wado. You don't know my late grandma was Urobo. Auntie Shekiri Awubowe. Amagi Otan Obaloye Moshe. Auntie Defi Obaloye. Moki Adede. Mo ma ge aki ata, but mo mwa ana wanaja. Any government o, abeg ma ge any government. Wo ma ge ọkọ mi ma to position president nola, ayenwuwe. Mo pitekun. I greet everyone. What I'm saying, because in Delta State, that is where you have all the languages. But you see my sister, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shettima, our paths crossed many years ago. So this arrangement is not just by accident. It's divinely ordained by God. You saw that when both of us were coming, there were showers of blessing. Blessing has come to Delta State. You don't only have Omo Agege in government, you also have your daughter in Aso Rock. Are you ready to vote for your in-law? Are you ready to vote for your in-law? You prove it, and you will know that Delta State will be favored among all states. God bless you. It's a joy to be back home. Moki Adedeo. Moki Ujoto Ubowe, Moki Uroboto Ubowe, Moki Auchito Ubowe, Moki Kwale to Ubowe, and Dede Ando. God bless you. Worry not, they take last too.
Thank you, ma'am. APC. APC, great data youth, great data youth, of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. As we say in Edo, no youth, no election, no youth, no woman, no nation, no woman, no nation. But no man, no miliki. Let me salute Your Excellency, by the special grace of God, using the great people of Nigeria and today the great people of Delta State, you will become the next president
come May 29, 2023. I salute you. I salute your vice, your running mate, the former governor of Borno State, and allow me to appreciate that we are honored by the presence of the Senate President. And you know, this is the way makes Senate President talk, say he must to come. Our own Peking, our own big boy, this Urobo boy, the Wari boy, Omo Agege has been his deputy over the past 3 years plus. And I will speak briefly first on Omo Agege, because now from home we'll take go Abuja, not be so. You have listened to Omo Agege, and I am sure you have had opportunity to listen to the present governor. Can you not see the difference?
It's clear. Difference is clear.
I heard an articulate voice, a dogged voice, a fighter, and above all, a man who never forgot where he is coming from. When he speaks to the fact that Delta needs a new governor of his time, and that you have lost about 8 years of recycling. Haba, not before Delta. Now, listen to this. Yesterday, and I really want you to make una listen well. This one, not be to dance. Me say I like dancing, but the day I go win. The kind dance I go do. What do you know if he does that? Thank you. Thank you. Yesterday, I don't know whether I listened to Governor Wike of Rivers State. He talks, say, our president, Muhammadu Buhari, gave all the Niger Delta states plenty money when PDP order Obasanjo from 1999, he no gree give them. And I waited they collect. Even Edo said, got more than 100 billion. If I don't get 100 billion, data, maybe I go ask Okowa, go to Asaba. Wait. Say, Okowa, Your Excellency, your executive governor, the hopeless presidential aspirant, vice presidential aspirant, did you hear Weti Wike talk, your brother from Rivers? He talks, say, data got over 250 billion naira. This is not from federation account, from areas of derivation. Okowa talk say if they take you build over flyovers, we go ask Okowa our own. First, you know, announce to us say you got this money. You got over 250 billion. You got over another 60 billion for the fund of federal roads. You collected 10 billion to pay salary arrears, another 10 billion to pay workers' pension. Okowa, how come? Delta women, elderly, I saw them crying in Asaba. So, Okowa, we do not want pay us. You want to make me die before you pay us. Okowa, why you don't go pay old men and old women? So, when Omar Ege talk say, you deserve a better governor. Now about the truth. So you must ask him, what did we talk? Now true? Number two, it no go good. Where will be south-south? We can't talk, say we go do meeting. APC people, they come to Asaba. PDP governors, they come to Asaba. Who be chairman of the meeting of the governors of PDP and APC for Asaba? Okowa. Waiting be the decision where Okowa preside over. He talks, say,
for Nigeria to remain united, it good make we do turn by turn. Turn by turn. Me, I know they there. Now they take their mouth, talk am. Before daybreak, Okowa took the money where Buhari give am. Go do, the more you see, the less you understand. And decided to go accept. Instead of a presidency from the south, he go take duplicate vice president. Haba, if a man cannot stand on his word, if there is no character, if your word is not your bond, what qualify you to preside over Nigeria? Number two, and I want you to listen. The problem of Nigeria today, and even of the Niger Delta, is that they want a united country where there shall be justice, where the oil they take from your land shall translate to progress, not only pollution of the air, of the water, and of the land. Is that not the problem? Otherwise, we are gentlemen, now condition make our fish bend. Not be so. If there be no cheaters, we go fight. The day when they board us, were we fighting? Now, look at this. The man where Okowa will follow. He talks say with his mouth for Kaduna. He say, Nigerians, you know go good, make una vote for Igbo man. Okowa not be Delta Igbo, it be. If somebody say your papa no good, your mama no good, your brother no good, your sister na rogue, but only you good, follow me. If you not be fool, who call your papa fool? You go follow him? I think you take him out, talk out for Kaduna. Say no near any Igbo man, no vote Igbo man. But I want you to understand me. If he say don't vote for Obi, it's a different matter. He's talking of a person. When he talk of a race, the Igbo race, that they are not good to be president. What makes him good? Himself to be president. And Okowa go follow that kind of person. Mechanics say, if he wear dirty clothes, not say the craze, na nature of his work. Number two, he talks say, I'm sure Yoruba people there for data. He talks say, I think you talk him. He say, Yoruba man no good to be president. He never talks say, Tinubu no good though. If you be Yoruba, he say, don't vote for Yoruba. A man who says Yoruba no good, Igbo no good, is that the kind of man who should aspire and you go vote, make him become president of Nigeria? Who side? Who side? Who want to vote for ethnic jigoists? Raise up your hand. Ethnic jigoists. Those who want to vote for united Nigeria where everybody shall prosper, vote up your hand. Atiku, you are off the mark. Now, lastly, why am I following Asiwaju? Simple. Very simple. We have to look at your yesterday to be able to have a window to your tomorrow. For you, the women, who now go Abuja, you are asking for 30%, 33%. But listen to this. When a man no fit do for a house, he no go do it for an outsider. When every governor finish, he dey go Abuja to Senate. Asiwaju talk say, as he wife there for kitchen for 8 years, when he be governor, when he don't finish, he too go look after the children, make his wife go Abuja to become senator. That is how his wife became Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Are you not proud of that? Una hear the way he talk now? Una hear Asiwaju's wife? Una like what he talk? Do you want to have a first lady? That will be, listen, this will be a first-class, authentic, rugged, dogged, intelligent, resourceful woman, first lady. And you go Abuja, you go say, like Warima go say, my sister and I be first lady. If you look for my trouble, I go tell you, say, I come from Warri. Please give yourself a round of applause. Now let me round up and say, there is no time. You know how Lagos was. You know the way Lagos be now. The man who transformed Lagos will transform Nigeria. May God use all of us to make it happen. Now, as what you we stand. As what you we stand. And we have to invite the Senate President to also come over so that he can speak and support Omo Agege and as governor, and of course, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the next president. Together, Delta can only be better and better and better. Thank you very much.
Senate President, please, we need to decongest the stage before we move on. Can we please leave the stage so that we call the others, please? Senate President is accompanied here with other senators, Senator Labi Leko, Senator Safi Abdullahi, Senator Sani Musa, Senator Bello Mandia, Senator Oseni Yakubu, and Senator Abdullahi Gumel. Can we please decongest the stage, please? Only the governors, Deputy Speaker, you're most welcome. Can we please leave the stage, please? Please, can we please leave the stage, please? Can we decongest the stage, please?
APC don't come. You know go
Senate President came here to support his friend. You're most welcome. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Thank you very much. Make we follow Patrick West and be road.
APC don't come. I see what you don't come. APC don't come. You know
Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Excellency, our dear presidential candidate, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the Aswaju of the world. Your Excellency, the wife of our presidential candidate, our distinguished colleague, our friend, our sister, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Your Excellency, our vice presidential candidate, our brother, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, and his wife, the national chairman, very well represented by the national deputy chairman, distinguished Emmanuel Anakwe, other distinguished members of the National Working Committee. Let me recognize in a special way the man of the moment, the great son of Warri, the great Obarishi of Roboland. My brother, my co-traveler, my friend, very distinguished
Deputy President of the Nigerian Senate, a man of destiny, a man of means, a man of commitment, a man of seriousness, and a man destined to be the next governor of Delta State, distinguished Senator Ove Omo Agege. I would have to stand or lean on the existing protocol, but I cannot do that without recognizing the DG of our campaign, the governor, very distinguished governor of Plateau State, a lawyer of repute, and a man destined to be in the Nigerian Senate next year by the grace of God, Senator in waiting, Simon Lalong, a former Speaker of the Plateau State House of Assembly, already an accomplished legislator. Distinguished Deltans, you have sent your son to Abuja in the 8th Assembly, in the 8th Senate. Our brother went to the Senate in the 8th Assembly. He returned after a very accomplished tenure in the Nigerian Senate. You re-elected him in 2019 because of his accomplishments, because of his commitment to good governance, because of his friendship with his colleagues, because of his loyalty to our party, because of his loyalty to our nation and leaders. He was elected the Deputy President of the 9th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You sent him, we found him to be a worthy son of Delta State. Today, I am bringing the scorecard, the report of what he has done there. This particular senatorial district, his senatorial district, Delta Central, has seen transformation that it has never seen before. Is that not so? The federal government of Nigeria has shown its commitment to the people of Delta. We have more federal projects in Delta State than state projects. Is that not so? How do we reward people who have performed? We elect them. Here we are at the threshold of history. The one and only committed son of your state, distinguished Senator Omo Agege, is ready, is accomplished, totally committed to take the mantle of leadership to transform the entire state of Delta. Will you vote for him? I'll now put the question again because I was interrupted by the drum. Those in favor of the motion that distinguished Senator Ove Omo Agege becomes the governor of Delta State, sworn in 29 May 2023. Say aye.
As he did pain them, he did sweet us. As he did
no, I didn't hear you.
He got to pain them.
I didn't hear you. The crowd here, when you say aye, I want people in Abuja to hear, and maybe some of them should escape. Because the D-Day is coming for the emancipation of Delta. Those in favor that Deltans, you, all of us, vote for distinguished Senator Omo Agege as the next governor of Delta State, say aye. There is a message. I've just received a message. I've just received a message. I've just received a message from the space. The astronauts, some Americans, some Russian, some Chinese, and I think some Nigerians too, have just informed me from the space that they have heard your voices. And that is to say that we are fully on course. So our son has gone to Abuja as you have wanted him to, and he has done so remarkably well. He is someone who can work with anyone. He has worked with us. I have been working with him, and I can tell you that if you vote him as the governor of Delta State 2023, this state will be maybe competing with the Lagos State and Yobe. Yes. Yes, I can. Your Excellency, Aswaju, I'm just trying to make sure it is a three-man race or so. Delta trying to catch up with Lagos, but my state, Yobe State, is doing extremely well. But I know that today our rally here is to tell Deltans what we know about our brother, our colleague, what he has done in Abuja. Thank you very much for this particular segment. Now the big moment. Now the big moment. Nigeria is waiting. Nigeria is waiting. Nigerians are waiting. Today, Wari Itape rail line is functional, isn't it? You have been given tertiary institutions in this state by the federal government and so many other projects. This government, this federal government of Nigeria today, has been extremely magnanimous. Like one of our speakers said, PDP administration in the past, at the center, never gave any assistance, whether in the name of bailout or in the name of budget support or whatever, to the opposition parties. Then the oppositions were ANPP, ACN, ABGA, CPC, and so on and so forth. Our administration has given support to each and every state and every political party. That is the magnanimity, because we believe in leadership. Our presidential candidate is someone who is already deep in governance from the moment he became governor and even before then. And even outside of government, he has been involved in governance. Today, this crowd, you Deltans, in addition to your governor in waiting, we have a president from 29 May 2023 who will transform this state, who will transform the whole country, who will improve on what we have been doing since 2015, who will make sure that this state not only gets what it deserves as statutory allocations, but also gets special attention. And you will have 3-in-1. You will have 3-in-1 advantage. You will have the president for yourselves, you have the first lady, your daughter, and you have the governor, your governor, the distinguished Senator Omo Agege, to develop your state. I will put the question here. And the question is, will you vote for our presidential candidate? Senator, just wait, hang on. Senator, or let me say, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Jagaban Bargu, Aswaju of the entire universe, for the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Those in favor say aye. And when I do so, by the grace of God, ours is to ensure that we come out in this number and even more to cast our votes, because we don't want anything to hang anywhere. Full-time landslide victory across the country. So I will put the question again. Those in favor of the motion that we vote for Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, say aye. Now, it's my privilege to invite His Excellency, our presidential candidate, the incoming president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from 29 May 2023, and his wife, and His Excellency, the vice presidential candidate, my brother, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, and his wife, to come to the podium to address the nation.
Please, can we leave the stage, please? If we are not, please, can you contest the stage, please?
Let's go. Let's go.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, we have not given the flag yet. The national chairman will, in 2 minutes, make a comment on behalf of the national chairman, deputy chairman, present the flag formally to the candidate, and then we can hear from our presidential candidate. Please, in 2 minutes. Ima, the deputy national chairman, South.
APC! APC! Your Excellency, the incoming President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, undoubtedly, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a household name. Your Excellency, the incoming Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my friend and my brother, Senator Kashim Shettima. Your Excellency, the National Chairman of our party who I am representing, I recognize you, sir. The incoming Governor of Delta State, the Senate President that is here, our own Senate President. Let me stand on existing protocol. The National Chairman of our great party has asked me to tell Deltans that we have brought a good commodity. And when you bring a good commodity to the market, you don't hide yourself. You shall be proud. The two candidates, the person who is aspiring to be president under our party, has fulfilled, has shown the country that he has capacity to deliver Nigeria. He delivered Lagos State at a time when it was very critical. And now that it's also critical in Nigeria, God has sent him to deliver this country. The person who is going to be the governor of Delta State has also proved himself beyond all reasonable doubt. These people are people of experience, people of sagacity, people who have proven themselves in the politics of Nigeria. So we are introducing to Nigerians great products that will take us to the promised land. I want to inform Nigerians that a vote you give to APC is a vote in the right direction. APC is a very credible party that obeys the demand of the people of this country. The country, they were yearning for zoning. After we had a president from the north, the urge was that the presidency should come to the south. APC obeyed it and brought a formidable person, a political champion who is put smiles on the face of Nigeria. So the national chairman has urged me to inform you that a vote for APC is a vote for redemption, a vote for a transformation of infrastructural development of this country, a vote for employment, a vote for a new Nigeria. Vote Asiwaju, vote Omar Agege, vote all the members of the Senate, vote all the members of House of Assembly, vote everybody that is contesting under APC, and will not disappoint you. APC! On behalf of the national chairman of our party, Senator Adamu Abdullahi, I present the authority of our party, the flag of our party, to the gubernatorial candidate of our great party in Delta State, His Excellency, Senator Ovie Omo Agege. Yes, thank you. APC, it is time to bring in the big masquerade. It is time to bring in the man that brought all of us here today. a man who is taking us to the promised land, a man that our great party is proud of, a man who saw the birth of this party, who nurtured the party from this birth to its birth till today, a man that knows the problem of Nigeria, a man who will solve the problem of Nigeria. It's no other person than the incoming president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Delta, the great youths of Nigeria, the great youths of Nigeria, the great women of Nigeria, the great fathers and brothers of Nigeria, the great youth of Nigeria.
Great.
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 Greatest, 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 greatest.
Great.
Now, to me, I want to say thank you very, very, very much. You have been here since morning. You've shown us love. You've shown us determination. You've shown us civilization. You've shown that you want a change. Let me salute all the leadership of our party. Enough salute for ourselves. But salute is for you. You have been here since morning. Anybody I offend in protocol, please forgive me. The protocol belongs to you all. You answer the Senate President that Ovie Oma Agege is the next governor. Is the next governor. Ovie Oma Agege is the next governor. That will develop your vote. That will work with me as the president. That will bring development back. That will bring employment back. That will bring hope and well-developed progress to Nigeria. What is Obemi? Progress. What is Omagege mean? Development. What is he saying? Hope. Renewed hope. Your ports, your steel industry, the honor
and many other areas of development. Your fish industry, your aluminium smelter, they are not for sale. They are for development. When last they sold it, where was the money? If you give it to them again, how long have they been there? How long? 23 years. What have you seen? What is going down? They don't know the way. They don't have the vision. They don't have the brain. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the mission. They don't have the road to prosperity. We know the way. Go to Lagos and see development. Go to Lagos and see prosperity. Go to Lagos and see record of beautiful people. You are there. I'm there. Hope is here. Development is here. Progress is here. Omagege is here. Prosperity is here. These people, year after year, election after election, they lie to you, give you excuses, borrow money, they celebrate market stores. And the memory, in a memory of my late mother. Now she celebrates market store in Lagos now. If they take drum and dance, say he don't do development. Now market store he brings though. Where is the housing industry from this man? Where is the opportunity to create jobs and progress? Where is skill development for you, young youth? Where is his face? They no get shame, oh. Let me tell you one story. The story is the story of animal kingdom. All animals, they say their wife are bad. The tortoise say, in own bad pass. The lion say, yes, no, he be lion. But when they come to the lizard, he said, you are just talking rubbish. They say, what's wrong? He said, and wife no get shame. Our rivals, they no get shame. They no get what? They no get shame. They are fighting in the public. How can they think of governance? When Atiku was there, he was fighting his boss in public. They were telling us how they spend PDM money to buy cars for girlfriends. In public, Do they get shame? Do they get shame? Will you vote for them again? What about me? Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up.
Jagaban, 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 Jagaban,
Thank you. God bless you. They say here for to close. At the wrong go, I will come back before they close the airport. God bless you. I will commit to your progress. I will fulfill all the promises made to you. You are the future of this country. You are the heart and soul of Nigeria. Your environment is as important as gold mining. Your health, your welfare, your dream will be realized for a stable, prosperous, united Nigeria. God bless you.
National anthem. Arise, O compatriots, to serve our fatherland.
No, sir.
Bad man looking good in the to the top. Most guys back on the right spot. In a corner, Mama, take out your dog. Mama, looking good in the corner, Mama, take to the top. Mama, back on the right spot. In a corner, Mama, take to the top. Wanna take my vanilla, Coco. In a my dealer, you want some my holy Zata Tina on gold. Hey, whoa. Bend down, get on your knees, guys, never die. Hey, whoa. You really wanna play sweet game? You want to play very sweet? Hey, whoa. Batman looking good in the Batman take to the Batman back on the right spot. Batman take to the Batman looking good in the Batman take to the Batman back on the right spot. Batman take to the
This is Channels Television. You've been watching a live coverage of the APC campaign in Delta State. Please stay tuned as we return to our other programming for the day.
You've been watching a live Channels Television event.
Including any other court in Nigeria, is prohibited from ever trying him on the same count charge. We will not serve the charge sheet. We only read it in the social media. And when I asked the prosecution today to give me a copy, they said they also don't have a copy here. They didn't have a copy here. So I told the court that what I would have expected would be that the prosecution should just have gotten up to withdraw that matter because it constitutes an abuse of court process.
On one hand, the federal government is challenging the appellate court's judgment that quashed the 15-count terrorism charge it entered against Mr. Kanu, while on the other hand, the IPOB leader has approached the Supreme Court to query the legality of the Court of Appeal's decision to stay execution of the order for his release.
Our citizens who registered for their permanent voter